Hey everybody, Pamela Kubas here, and this is my 1 year anniversary with Team Beachbody. And I cannot believe it's already here. It seems like, it went by really fast, and at the same time, it has been kind of a long journey and a long process at the same time because I have come such a long way and I have learned so much. And at the same time, I know that I say that and I have such a long journey ahead of me and so much more to learn. But what I wanted to share with you today is why I became a Beachbody coach, how I started, and why do I continue. And I just thought I'd share that journey with you and just a little bit about that. How I got started. In 2009 and just before 2009, I had some surgeries, and because of those surgeries, there became a point where I realized I could not fit into any of my jeans. Some of you watching this may know me. I have always been huge into athletics. So, I even played all the way up through college, and I've never had a weight problem per se. But I got to a point where I could not fit my jeans, and I had to make a choice. I had to decide either to buy new jeans and buy a new wardrobe or make a change. We can keep doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for something different, or we have to make a change. And normally when we make that change, that's when something different happens. So I decided I wasn't going to buy new jeans. I was going to do something different. And I was already at the gym, no kidding, 2 hours a day, about 4 to 5 times a week. I was running and I was lifting weights. And I've never been an emotional eater. I have my other issues. We all do, but food wasn't it. So I couldn't put my finger on it, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, but I had to do something different. So I chose to detox for 1 month. And then I kept seeing, this was in 2009, kept seeing all these infomercials for P90X. I'd never really heard of Beachbody before, even though years before that, my sister and I had gone through Slim and Six. I had no idea that was Beachbody. But I went ahead and my husband and I got P90X, and he had started it with me. He didn't get to complete it because he had to get deployed. But I started it and after my detox, and I completed it, and I lost 5 inches. But more importantly, yeah, I could fit my jeans, but more importantly than that, I remember I never went running through the whole program, the 90 days, and I loved to run, but the first day I went running, I felt so strong. I felt so good. My whole body was stronger. And I think I was probably in better shape than I even was in college athletics. I was so strong all over, and I just felt so good. And I remember that like it was yesterday. And I just kept going. I just kept doing it. Now, I did tailor it to my liking because I really enjoyed running. So I kind of tailored P90X with my running. And I did that for 3 years. And that's kind of what got me started in Beachbody. I wasn't a coach at that point at all. And then my husband got the orders to move to South Korea. And currently where I'm making this video, that is where we are. And I started getting these little nice Facebook messages from my friend Amy, who is now my upline coach, encouraging me to coach. She's like, you do P90X, you know what you're doing, you should be a coach. And I nicely wrote her back, and I'm like, Amy, I cannot do the selling thing. I've tried it before with products that I really sincerely love and am loyal to. And even then, I can't sell the stuff. And so I just said, no, can't do it. And even though she said, it's not selling, it's not, I promise. But I nicely turned her down, and she graciously just let it go. And I continued to work out, but I wasn't really doing P90X at that point. I was just running and lifting weights. And but I knew that I wanted to get back into P90X, but I didn't know how. So about 6 months later, I started watching her journey, and she happened to be going through cancer. And I started seeing these posts about Shakeology, and how that was one of the only things that was getting her through her chemo. And this is not an advertisement saying that that's going to help you with cancer. I'm just saying for her, that was something that really helped her get through chemo and she could keep it down. And that was what was an inspiration for me. So I compared the back of Shakeology to what I was taking, and what I was taking was a high-end product. I've always taken a high-end product for protein shakes. And I was floored that what I was taking had additives, it had preservatives, it had chemicals, it had tons of sugar in it. And Shakeology didn't have any of that. And I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I wasn't really sold on coaching yet because I misunderstood what Beachbody coaching was. So Amy did contact me again, and this time I said I would give it a try. And she kind of guided me on how to get started. And I decided what I would do is just give P90X group a try because I wanted to get back into P90X. I didn't really want to sell or anything, which that's not really what we do. I still didn't understand that. But I wanted other people to do P90X with me as accountability for me to get back into doing it. I thought I can help them do it and them get in shape, and then I can be accountable to get into it too, which ironically is what coaching is all about. And I did that, and that started my business, and that started coaching. And through that process of getting back into P90X and getting other people involved in P90X and Shakeology and getting healthy, my business grew and I loved it. I realized how much I enjoyed being in the business of Beachbody. Now, I will say what really sold me on Beachbody was even though I was all the way in Korea, I won a trip to Summit, and Summit is in Vegas every year, and I went, and that taught me that Beachbody is a real business. And it taught me that the CEO, all the way down through all of the people that work for Beachbody, they care about people. It's not, just about money. It is a business. They want to make money, but it is about people, and they really do care about fighting the trend of obesity. And that meant something to me. I don't want to be in a business just because it's just about money. By trade and profession, I'm a marriage and family therapist, and I do it because I love being on the helping side of problems. And that's probably what has even kept me drawn to Beachbody and coaching. We're all either a part of the problem or we can choose to be on the helping end. And I love being on the helping end. And that is what has kept me in Beachbody. As a coach, I am able to hook people up with products that work. They're not just about money, they work. And I'm able to help people get connected with Shakeology, which is the best product out there. It is my vitamins every day, and it's healthy, it's organic, it's amazing. I take it every day, and I can't imagine. My kids take it every day. My husband takes it every day. My mom and dad are now taking it every day. My sister takes it every day. I couldn't be without it. And I believe in these products, but it's different than anything I've ever tried before because I'm not selling, I'm coaching. I'm on the helping end of things. And that's what keeps me in Beachbody, and that is why I coach. And the other side of it, while I'm doing that, I'm helping my family become financially free. It is like no other business I have ever been in. I'm celebrating 1 year this week, and I way superseded my goals financially. It is amazing where I'm at today compared to where I would have imagined that I would have been. So I thank Beachbody for that and this opportunity. And I'm so happy to be in this business and to be in this company. And that is why I'm a Beachbody coach. I get to help people while I'm helping my family. What a great idea. It's not just this company where I'm just going to work every day, punching a card and coming home and having to wake up every morning and doing that for a paycheck. I get to see and be a part of changing lives and helping people, and all the while doing the same thing for my family and being accountable to stay healthy and fit myself. And that's great. And I could not ask for a better profession. And a side note, we're military, and while we're here in Korea, I can't do my profession here. I get to do some pro bono things and I get to do speaking engagements and things like that, but I can't have a job like I do in the States. And it's so great that I get to do this no matter where I am. And I know that no matter where the military takes us, I get to do this and I get to be a part of people's lives in this capacity. And I love that. This profession does not have any boundaries for me, and I love that. So just a last bit, if you're listening to this and you would like to be on the helping end of people and you would like to do it in a way, you don't have to have a degree in fitness. You don't have to have a degree in nutrition. We don't claim to know everything about nutrition. We don't claim to know everything about fitness. What we do claim is to care about people. And what we claim is to have the tools to help people. And what we do claim is to be able to find the answers for people. But we don't claim to be professionals in this area. So you don't have to have all that and you don't have to know all that. But you do have to care about people. And if you don't care about helping people, then don't be a part of this business. Because if you just care about money, we don't want you in the business. You won't succeed and you won't last very long because people see through that. So if you want to be a part of that and you want to be a part of my team, I would love to have you be a part of my team if you care about people first and foremost. And if you are serious in that way, feel free to contact me by email. Feel free to contact me through my blog. The information is on the YouTube channel. You can contact me on Facebook. But I would love to have you be a part of that. But if you don't even want to be a part of that, I'm glad that you got to hear my story today. There's a lot of Beachbody coaches out there with lots of different stories, and it's important for you to connect with one of them. And if you don't connect with me, that's great. It's fine. Find one that you connect with and be a part of their team. It doesn't matter. Just be a part of a team that you connect with and help people. That's what's important. So thank you for listening to my story and being a part of celebrating my 1-year anniversary with Beachbody. And if I get to meet you, I look forward to that. And if not, stay healthy, stay fit.